New England and the city of Boston have experienced their fair share of championship teams in the 21st century, highlighted obviously by the titles won by the pro sports franchises. But a region does not become known for a sport because of championships won by professionals. It's the amateur game which defines that identity. Just ask Bruins head coach Jim Montgomery, who in 1991 put his head down in devastation on a Boston Garden net after Sean McEachran scored an overtime tally to win the Hockey East title for Boston University over Montgomery in Maine.
Off now for Amani. Here's McEachran. McEachran cutting in. Sean McEachran scores!
2 years later, however, Montgomery, Cal Ingraham, and Paul Kariya would lead the Black Bears to a national title of their own.
Third goal of the night when they really needed it. Here he is. Kariya with the feed. Montgomery. Bang! Score!
Now, don't get me wrong, we've seen other great players play college hockey in New England and Massachusetts over the years, with Kariya maybe having been the best player to ever come out of Hockey East.
Gets the zone. Connor passes in. By Kariya!
But the two men most responsible for the hockey prosperity of the Commonwealth are Jerry York and Jack Parker. York and Parker played against each other while at Catholic Conference High School hockey powers BC High and Catholic Memorial. Then again in college at BC and BU.
Back the other way, Ash. Ash looking, both teams changing, he scores! Boston College has upset Harvard!
So it was fitting that in 1994, after an improbable win in the Beanpot for the Eagles, that Jerry York took over as Boston College head coach, setting the stage for an almost 20-year rivalry.
I've learned to hate BU.
In fact, one of the reasons York was brought to Kelly Rink was because at the time he was hired, BU was in the midst of a 13-game winning streak over the Eagles. During that span, the Terriers won their second national title under Parker in 1995, a team that included future NHL players Chris Drury.
Big shot. Red shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Drury wins it for BU!
Mike Greer, and Jay Pandolfo. And it was a good thing BU won when they did because BC was on the serious come-up at that point under York. The Eagles made it to the Frozen Four championship game in 1998 behind stars Marty Reisner, Mike Motto, and Brian Giunta, but lost a heartbreaker to Michigan in overtime on the Fleet Center ice. At this point, Boston College versus Boston University officially became the Florida versus Florida State or Duke versus North Carolina of hockey. BC eventually broke through in 2001 when they beat North Dakota in overtime to win their first national title since 1949.
Can they help win it for Boston College? Galanos, in he goes! He scores! Chris Galanos wins it for BC!
Then, between 2008 and 2012, Boston College and Boston University combined to win 4 of the next 5 national championships, with BU winning theirs after scoring 2 goals with the goalie pulled to tie the game.
Rebound held on to. 20 seconds. In the middle. Pass. Score! Unbelievable! Boston University has scored 2 goals in the last minute and has tied this game at 3.
Before going on to win the championship in overtime.
They'll go back and forth with it. Wind up shot. Deflected. Score!
All in all, since 1990, no state has accumulated more national championships in college hockey than Massachusetts. Colleges in the Commonwealth also have the most Hobey Baker winners in that same time frame. And since we're talking amateurs, even that guy that scored the gold medal winning goal against the Soviets was a BU kid from Massachusetts. Massachusetts was actually the last school from the state to win a national championship in college hockey when they beat Minnesota's St. Cloud State in 2021. The Terriers have not won a national title since Jack Parker hung up his whistle, and we'll see how BC handles Jerry York's retirement. But while there has always been great college players and teams to come out of the region,
Parisi, open!
when it comes to homegrown talent combined with the highest level of amateur team success, Massachusetts has been tops, making Boston at its core a hockey town above all.